So as you guys are aware, I made a video just recently today about the whole Alyssa Mercante situation happening with Smash JT. But here's the funny thing about that entire debacle. That ended up revealing a lot about a very particular creative director that works for Grimoire. Now, we talked about this on Hypnocast, and I'm making a separate video because I know that we get a lot more views on the video than we do on the streams. And I want more people to understand who we are talking about and what we're dealing with here. So we have an article here from That Park Place with a headline that reads, Magic the Gathering and Warhammer artist Paul Scott Canavan says he wants to track down and string up loved ones of the people that he disagrees with.
Okay, I had that coming.
What the hell is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as crazy as that sounds, this gentleman right here, 100,000% advocated for this. He has already tried to delete the tweet, but of course the internet is forever, and we have the evidence of his psychopathic behavior. This is what is currently being fostered right now in the mainstream gaming industry, where people think that it's perfectly fine to advocate for this stuff, to advocate for going after people's families, of people that, you know, have different ideologies from you, that disagree with you or whatever. That's clearly too much. Disagree with me? That's way too much. I need to do complete psychopath behavior simply because you disagreed with me. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Magic the Gathering and Warhammer artist Paul Scott Canavan declared on social media that he wanted to track down and string up the loved ones of people he disagrees with. Now, this picture right here, I've never seen this picture, but man, is this a spot-on picture. I'm telling you, like, this is fantastic. I don't know where this is from, but this is probably what it's like to be in his head all the time. Complete, utter rainbow psychopath. It says Canavan wrote on X, "This is absolutely the play. We should be doing this with all these weird creeps. Track down their significant others and mothers and string them up." Now, obviously, as extreme of a statement as this is, yes, he 100% meant it. I don't want anybody to think that this man didn't mean this comment. I don't care if he deleted it. I don't care if he tried to backtrack and put some more context to it, which I think he did. None of that shit matters, homie. Like, you said this online. You need to stand by this statement. You stand by and you advocate for people targeting family members and stringing them up. That's what we're going to talk about. His comment came in response to a post from Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante, which detailed that she tracked down the wife of YouTuber Smash JT and sent her a message on Facebook asking what she thinks about the father of her children harassing a woman online and laughing when she shares that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. Mercante's umbrage with Smash JT appears to be that he started a petition to demand the shutdown of Kotaku and is attempting to get #EndKotaku trending. Now, all of this does have to do with that one simple fact, okay? They don't like the fact that Smash JT started a petition to try to end Kotaku. Kotaku serves absolutely nothing for the gaming industry, nothing for the community, and like I said in my last video, if Kotaku were to disappear today, nobody, literally nobody, will be talking about it tomorrow. That's just what it is. The only people that might even mention it is people like Alyssa Mercante, and they'll mention it for a couple of days before going back to their previous profession, which you guys already know what that is because she publicly stated it. As for Canavan, he doubled down on tracking down loved ones and stringing them up. In a response to one user who asked him if he could be okay with tracking down his loved ones, Canavan said, "I mean, if I turn into a total piece of shit and start harassing women online, then yeah, go nuts." I like how they try to put those things together. Right? Like, you can't be a total piece of shit who doesn't harass women, and you cannot harass women and not be a total piece of shit. Like, you got to put them together, right? Because the narrative needs them both to be together. This guy absolutely will lose his shit if people targeted his family members, guaranteed. And I would almost guarantee that he would be the first one to try to claim victim. He would just go online and be like, "You guys are taking it too far. All I did was stand up for women. That's it. I stood up for women." Not only would he double down, but he claimed his opinion that loved ones be tracked down and strung up was not controversial. Now, this is the best part about all of this. This man actually genuinely believes that what he said was not a controversial take. Imagine that. Imagine having that level of comfort in what you're saying, that you know that the majority of people in the mainstream industry are going to protect you when you say something like that. They're going to advocate for you. They're going to say it was not a big deal, whatever, and gaslight everybody else. You know you have that level of protection, so you can say some unhinged shit like that and get away with it. YouTuber That Umbrella Guy asks, fascinating. Is that a company stand stringing up moms and significant others? Canavan replied, I think you may have misunderstood. No. We understood completely. It's just that you don't like the way that we understood it. The conversation was about holding people accountable for their attacks on the internet. I don't think it's a super controversial take. So if that's the case, then why are you not holding Alyssa Mercante accountable? Why are you not doing that? Because Alyssa Mercante didn't like the criticism that she got for her article in the beginning with the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff, and she openly started attacking people. And then we started attacking back. And then before you know it, it became a nonstop shit show. But at the end of the day, you're the one that put out an article. You're a journalist. Like, you're allowed to have criticism thrown your way. So you know that people don't like what you did, and you're trying to, just downplay it first. First of all, they downplayed it. Second of all, they tried to attack gamers. They tried to attack everyone at this point, not just gamers. And they tried to make it seem as if people are smelly, people are this, people are ugly, fat, whatever. Look at this. She was out there literally attacking Melanie Mack for absolutely no reason whatsoever. She was out there attacking people like myself, out there attacking D-Day Cobra and whatnot, all because we made videos talking about the article that she publicly wrote on a public company known as Kotaku on their public website. Like, that is just a ridiculous thing. So you want to claim victim, you want to pretend as if you're not, to blame here, but you absolutely have a lot of blame in this. So where is the accountability then, Paul Scott Canavan, for people like Alyssa Mercante? Where does it exist? Is it anywhere? Is it anywhere? No, of course not, because she's a whammon. She is the right side of politics, right? And she says the mainstream narrative message, which, again, protects you when it comes to stuff like this. It says former World of Warcraft Mark Kern would then share Canavan's post, writing creative director Paul Scott Canavan for Grimoire, an indie dev making Pale Tides, defends Kotaku's attack on family members of critics, tracks down their significant others, and string them up. And that Umbrella Guy calls him out, etc., etc. He wrote on X, sending a hate mob after me seems a little unkind, considering I was just agreeing that people who attack others on the internet should be held accountable. I admit I phrased it poorly, but also it wasn't a statement. It was a reply to a tweet. Homie, it's a fucking statement regardless, bro. Whether you replied to a tweet or not, you made that statement. You put it out there, and I don't buy for a second that you phrased it poorly. You know what you did? You phrased it with honesty. That's the difference here. You people are so used to being so disingenuous. You're so used to lying all the time that when you get an opportunity to be the disgusting fucking psychopaths that you are, you just came out and you did it. That was you being honest. It wasn't you phrasing it poorly. That was you straight up being honest about what you wish you could do against people who are your ideological opponents. That's what it is. So take it for what it's worth. Your ideology is not the only way that people can live in this world. Stop pretending as if your worldview is the only worldview and grow a fucking spine, man. If people are going to disagree with you, that's fine. Let it rock. Have them disagree with you. Don't start going after their families and stringing them up because someone disagreed with you. It says ex-user Kadem responded to this writing, you want someone held accountable, say that. You said go after their loved ones. Have some of your own medicine along with that so-called accountability you want people to have. Canavan replied again, I was just replying to a tweet. I understand it was misread. I was taking accountability right there. No. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. They try to pretend as if it's misread. They try to pretend as if it was your fault. Look at that ratio. 1 like to 15 comments. They try to pretend as if it was your fault for reading it wrong. You took it the wrong way. I'm sorry that you took it the wrong way. No. That's not how it works. You put that statement out there. You meant exactly what that statement said. And now that you're being called out on it, you're trying to say that people misunderstood you. No, that's not how this works. Kern reacted to Caravan's comments saying that Mercante's actions writing on X Kotaku and crazy woke game devs attack you and lie, saying you are stalking them and harassing them. Meanwhile, they want to find your families and string them up. Again, they're all, every single one of them are working together, and just realize the kind of actions that these people have and where that was in the past, right? Look at our own recent history of this world, and you're going to start realizing just exactly who these people seem to act like. So they can hate gamers all they want. They can pretend as if we misunderstood what they said. But at the end of the day, we knew exactly what you fucking said. You're a hardcore narcissist. You're a hardcore ideological psychopath. And you are a tourist to the gaming scene, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck if you worked on Magic the Gathering or whatever the case may be. You are, I mean, look at this picture. You are a psycho. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.